How can I use uh, journaling as tool for my creativity? How can I use journaling as a tool for my creativity? What's a journaling? Okay, yeah. Uh, okay, it is very difficult to pronounce. Alright. So, what exactly is this journaling. Okay, yeah. Journaling means like that ki you are kind of like a something really that ki you have kind of like a something really the how do I supposed to say, okay, yeah, like basically is this thing you are try to create a list about things that you did, okay, yeah. And I'm not really sure about this thing, okay, yeah. This question is kind of like a something very difficult, okay, yeah. Is it difficult? No, it's not difficult actually. This thing is a kind of like a something like that ki no one is actually asking this question, and try to understanding this question is far more difficult, okay, yeah. um, Journaling can be powerful tool for enhancing creativity. Here how you can use it effortlessly, okay, yeah. Idea generation, all right, yeah. So, brain dump, use journaling to dump all your thoughts, ideas, and inspirational. This help clear your mind, can lead to new creative insight. Free writing, engage in a free writing where you can write continuously without worrying about grammar or structure. This often uncover hidden ideas and creating thoughts. Tracking process, overcome blocks, exploring emotions, structuring project, cultivating habit, experimentation, tracking inspiration, feedback, and refinement, building confidence. Basically is this thing na ki this kind of like a something like question which is kind of like a something like same, but they are using kind of like a different words to asking the same question, okay. Like basically is this thing they are actually asking about that ki like how do you journal your kind of like a something like creativity, or how it kind of like a something really help, okay, yeah. What is actually journaling? Journaling means like that ki you are kind of like a creating everyday idea that what should you supposed to do, like a this and that and that. Is it helpful? Yeah, it's really helpful. It's a kind of like a something raw structure, okay, yeah. You don't really understand this thing, so let me tell you one thing how it is. So I am a filmmaker. Should I say filmmaker? No, I am not a filmmaker. Yeah, but I make a lot of short films, alright, yeah. But basically it's this thing that I shouldn't supposed to be called myself a filmmaker, yeah. But probably okay, yeah. I have a little bit of knowledge about the filmmaking, little bit, okay, yeah. So basically in our filmmaking process, okay, yeah. So we have kind of like a something really um, before the shoot we have to imagine what is exactly the shoot, oh yeah, what is exactly the visual process, okay, okay. If the story is required to just talking head, then probably it doesn't really require to visualize. It's kind of like a something the same, okay, yeah. But when the story is bit really complicated, then it really required to understand how it kind of like visualize, okay, that's why we have storyboard, okay. What's a storyboard? Have you seen comic book? Comic book is exactly like a storyboard, yeah. So basically what exactly is this thing? In our filmmaking process we have lot of way to tell a story, okay, yeah. What is actually lot of way? Lot of way means like that ki first way is that ki when the actor are communicating with each other, okay, yeah, like these are the primary source that you could tell the story, alright, yeah. But this is not the only one way. There are multiple ways, okay, yeah. Like a camera angle, alright, yeah. Then a color grading, okay. Then music, then sound effects, then these are kind of like a something is this thing that we are kind of like a tell a story by through this way, okay, yeah. Let me tell you one thing about the camera, how we could tell a story through the camera. So basically is this thing when like you don't really realize, as a normal people don't won't really realize, but it is actually happened. All right, yeah. So have you like basically this thing when the um, in the movies when main character is visualized in the cinema, they actually kind of like a represent as a kind of like a something low angle, so that actor or person who is actually kind of like a playing the lead role, who is kind of like a seen as a larger than life. Okay, yeah. If we wanted to kind of like see that particular character is a kind of like a something pathetic, then you use kind of like a something high angle, so that the actor look kind of like a something very down to earth, or kind of like a something very not that good. Okay, yeah. If we wanted to kind of like show the normal way, then probably it's a lot of things. It's a very hard to say this thing in this particular artifact episode, but there is a lot of ways. Okay, through the camera technique and the color grading. Color grading means like that ki how is exactly your picture look like. Okay, yeah. Color means like that ki like have you seen some of the movies are kind of like a look little bit of different. Okay, yeah, like a Mad Max Fury Road. Okay, have you seen that movie? This in this movie the color grading was little bit of yellow, mostly yellow, because these are kind of like a something, mostly these are film are shot in the desert. Okay, yeah. Mostly desert are actually yellow and something like that. So basically they represent this yellow texture into the film, and Mad Max Fury Road is kind of like a represent little bit of yellow. Okay, yeah. Then why it's kind of like a something yellow? Well, yellow represent in this particular thing. Okay, yeah. Yellow color represent a lot. Okay, first of all, yellow represent hunger. Okay, yeah. Then yellow represent little bit of happiness. Okay, yeah. Then yellow represent little bit of like ugly. All right, yeah. Then in location wise, yellow represent heat. Okay, yeah. Then yellow represent that key. Like heat, and I don't know, but these are kind of like something emotion that you could represent through this color. All right, yeah. Yellow. Okay, yeah. um Now kind of like a jump to the Twilight movie. Okay, have you seen the Twilight movie? Twilight, that's Edward and Bella. Okay, yeah. Romantic movie, by the way. So in this movie they actually represent green and blue color, mostly blue color. Okay, yeah. Blue and white, sorry, blue and white color. Okay, blue and white color. Why blue and white color? All right, yeah. So basically this thing, these are all those stories actually happened, like a Twilight stories actually happened on a kind of like a something snowy area. Okay, yeah. Where you could see a lot of snow and something like that. So basically snow color is a white. Okay, yeah. It kind of like represent cool down color. Okay, yeah. Cool down color represent blue color. Okay, yeah. So that is called kind of like a something blue. Okay, yeah. What is exactly blue color represent? Blue color represent love. Blue color represent happiness. Blue color represent love. Okay, yeah, love and romantic. That is the most important thing. Okay, love and romantic. Okay, yeah. Blue color represent cold. Okay, that is all I mentioned. All right, yeah. Uh, Also, blue color represent like a freedom. Okay, yeah. Blue color represent freedom too. Okay, yeah. Like basically if you want to present the sky, so sky is kind of like a something represent freedom. All right, yeah. So basically is this thing ki, like in this movie what is actually blue color, like why they can't put something very different color. Okay, yeah. Like what if they could put green color? Well, they are not. Okay, yeah. Why? Because of that ki naturally when you see the cold area, when you see the snow, probably it's a kind of like a something blue sky and white snow. Okay, yeah. If you wanted to put the green color, then it became unnatural. Okay, yeah. And the entire movie became little bit of ugly. Okay, yeah. It kind of like a something the break the rule of natural thing. Okay, so that's why desert represent yellow, snow represent blue. All right, yeah. Now let's talk about the green color, na. Okay, yeah. Have you seen the Matrix movie? In the Matrix movie, entire color grading was green. Why green? All right, yeah. In this movie, the kind of like a representing this movie is kind of like a inside the computer thing. Okay, yeah, like basically this is the world is actually happen inside the computer program. Okay, yeah, computer program is actually kind of like a something black and white. Okay, yeah, but this when the movies was released. Okay, yeah, they actually kind of like a put the green color. Okay, yeah, why green color? Okay, yeah, because the coding language, okay, is a little bit of green color. All right, yeah, by the way, coding language is not a green color. Okay, yeah, coding language is kind of like a something black and white. Okay, because if you went to bias setting, then probably you could see that. But still, okay, yeah, most of people are resonate with the black and green with the computer thing. So basically they resonate with that thing. Okay, so they kind of like a put the green thing. Okay, yeah, the green texture is a kind of like a something that represent that key, the entire thing is actually happened, means like that the person is actually doing that something like fighting and stuff like that, which is really unique, incredible, and unimaginable. Okay, yeah, these are all those things actually happen in the computer program. So yeah, so that's why their costume look really nice, their hair look really nice, they always wear sunglasses. Okay, yeah, because in the computer program everything looks neat and clean. Okay, yeah, so that's why they represent this kind of like a texture and color grading as a green. All right, yeah, so these are kind of like a simply color grading which kind of like a tell us a story. What kind of like a green represent? Green represent nature. Okay, yeah, green represent a little bit of ugly. Yeah, like what do you mean by ugly? Ugly means like that ki, yeah, a little bit of like muddy. Yeah, muddy, something like that. Like muddy should supposed to represent brown, not green. Oh yeah, sorry, green represent mother nature. Okay, yeah, green represent little bit of something really sadness. Okay, and alone might be. Yeah, like I could feel that ki green represent little bit of yellow. Sorry, green represent little bit of alone and sadness. Okay, yeah, then uh, green is also represent um, mm, green is also represented by hurt. Yeah, hurt, no, like a hurt is actually represented by red color. Yeah, no, danger represent by danger is actually represented by red color. Hurt means like that ki you are actually in the pain, so probably green color represent that kind of like something like a pain. But I'm not really sure about this thing. Okay, yeah, basically this thing there are a lot of things. Okay, yeah, you just kind of like go google it, what color represent what is emotion and something like that, you find out everything. All right, yeah, so these are the color grading. All right, yeah, sound effects and music. Yeah, what exactly they are key role? Well, you probably realize this thing when the climax came in the every movie. They actually have kind of like a really pump up sound effects or pump up sound music. All right, yeah, which kind of like something enhance the movie visual experience and enhance the movie of audio experience. Okay, let me tell you one thing in the filmmaking process. Okay, yeah, you never been enjoy the film unless there is not a music. Okay, yeah, like basically in your viewing experience 50% is a visual, 50% is a audio. Okay, yeah, if there is no audio then probably you won't be able to watch any of the movie, even if that movie was kind of like a, some Oscar level, but still we won't be able to connect that. Music is really essential. All right, yeah, but sometimes music is not, sometimes is it. Okay, yeah, what is exactly music? Okay, you have to understand music is not just kind of like a something like that the song and thing and kind of like a violin and no, song like basically is this thing. Music is kind of like a represent our emotion. Okay, yeah, um example, in real life example, when you are heartbroken you feel little bit of sad. Okay, and unfortunately if you don't really play the music then probably everything looks really dull. Okay, yeah, like basically when you were went to the traffic you could see the entire traffic, like you could hear the traffic but probably you won't able to focus in that thing. Okay, yeah, if you are happy then everything became loud. Okay, so that's why when we are happy we are try to kind of like a something really raise our voice even more. Okay, yeah, because it kind of like a something like happiness. All right, yeah, So fuck, what is exactly my point? My point was that ki, um, music is kind of like a telling the emotion. Alright, yeah. In every climax movie or every serial or every like a basically every video that you watch, which has kind of like a something music, which enhance the viewing experience even more better. So music is the one way to tell a story. Alright, yeah. So these are kind of like a something multiple ways to to tell a story. So why am I telling this thing? Like, what exactly is this thing? Like like basically is this thing, if I wanted to journaling a tool and something like that, then oh, fuck that. Maybe I basically is this thing, I just forgot that what is actually the question, and I was kind of like a somebody telling something very different thing. Alright, yeah. I don't know, I just completely forgot that thing. Okay, yeah. Like what is actually my point over here? Structural, exploring emotion, overcoming blocks and tracking process. Yeah. Whatever. Sometimes I don't know what should I supposed to say. I just kind of like a something, just while I was saying something or telling something, just kind of like a suck in that particular position, and then whatever. Already so how this journaling tool is kind of like a something help me to boost up my creativity. Okay, idea generation, tracking process, overcoming block, exploration emotion, structuring project, cultivating habit, exploration, tracking inspiration, feedback refinement, building confidence. Wow. Like basically none these are kind of like a something answer are kind of like something non-human thing. Oh yeah. Basically the answer should supposed to be people who connect, not just like already, yeah. By the way, these are kind of like a something question which is actually generated by the chat GPT or AI. Alright. Yeah. Whatever. I should supposed to be end here. This is it. This is it. Thank you.